So today we went skating, right? Cool. So we were there and there was this ramp she usually goes down on, right? So she was like, okay, let's go down. And then she started and then I followed and I was like so nervous and scared because I hadn't skated for a while. Yeah. Okay, cool. So okay, mind you, this is in the first 5 minutes. 3 minutes haven't even hit. Not even 2. In the first minute. Okay? So I'm like, okay, cool. And I go down it and like I hold onto the pole that was right next to it and like I fall on my butt and on my head and it was extremely painful.
I'm just saying.
I know, okay. It was extremely painful, like extremely painful. And every time I tell the story, mind you, it's only happened like now. Every time I tell the story, this girl over here jumps in. Even if I'm on a VN. Or even if I'm in a video that I shot for myself and my people, and she jumps in.
Anyways, so basically the Neuralink is a chip that... Why are you laughing?
There's just gonna be a lot of clips of us fighting that we will have to cut out, and at the end of the year, we're gonna put it in confirmation.
So basically the Neuralink is a microchip that Mark Zuckerberg is planning on creating, or he already started creating it. And basically it's implanted in your brain, in people's brain. They've tested it already on animals.
On animals.
Imagine, I don't like animal testing. Let's fight animal testings. Anyways, so basically this chip, the purpose of it is to help you study and help cure neurological diseases or mental disorders and stuff. And he plans to also make it, control iOS devices, like whatever you're thinking, it controls iOS devices and stuff. And this is like in the far future. He plans on making it to the point where you can telepathically talk to people. Like say if you have some speech barrier, or if you can't speak, or something like that.
When is this coming out? Do you know?
2022, this year.
Wow.
And also, you can look at your memories, replay your memories, and actually watch them since the eyes are connected to your brain. You can save your memories that the Neuralink has taken onto devices and stuff. You can download.
So cool.
You can delete memories you don't want to see. I think you can erase memories, like say it's embarrassing. Yeah, you can delete those. Wow. And stuff like that. And then the metaverse, you know about it. Facebook changed into metaverse.
Oh yeah.
Metaverse, and it's from. Did I say Mark Zuckerberg about the Neuralink, or did I say?
Yes, you did. No, you actually said Mark Zuckerberg. That's why I was like, oh, maybe you're gonna link it to like the metaverse thing because you're like, well, imagine they do collaboration. You said that once, yeah. So I thought, oh, you're linking it like, oh, I'm telling you now that they've actually started doing that.
I'm actually talking about that. But anyways, I meant Elon Musk about the Neuralink, and then the metaverse Mark Zuckerberg is creating right now. It's basically a 3D virtual world, right? Where you can be anyone, customize your life, do whatever you want to do, be whoever you want to be. You can talk to like people and actually see them. But the quality right now is bad. But I'm pretty sure in the future it's
gonna be amazing. Yeah.
But anyways, you can like there are people who actually like work in the metaverse.
What?
Like say if you want to go to some location. And they're workers. They're actual people who work there. Like people in real life, they just put on their VR set,
yes,
and then they work there for a living. Imagine.
Wow.
But anyways, you can be with.
And like, how How? How does that work? Is it almost like online classes where you're like, that's kind of cool. But do they operate, the workers, like when they put their VR classes on, do they like work the machines at their workplaces?
I'm really not sure. I should research.
Okay.
Should I research now? Yeah.
Research.
Research now?
No, you don't need to.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't need to.
It's
very freaky. You know when everybody was like, oh yeah, in 2025, everything like there's gonna be flying cars. No, actually it was 2020. They were like, in 2020 there's gonna be flying cars,
nothing like
futuristic cars and stuff like that, and nothing like that has happened. I feel like we've been stuck in the same place as humanity for a while now. But you know,
but phones keep upgrading, so it's not even upgrading like
upgrading. They're upgrading
very
but
slow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like
I feel,
just
it feels
camera
like
quality.
we're not moving in like the technology
Yeah.
sense of things, which is why I'm glad to hear that Elon Musk is doing this. But
say if both
both of them.
if both their projects like collab.
Oh yeah.
The Neuralink and the metaverse. So basically the metaverse would be like so realistic you won't be able to tell the difference between the real world and the fake world.
I mean, I was about to say expectations versus reality. But reality, yeah. Versus
Second reality. Not really reality,
virtual reality.
Virtual reality. Basically, if they collab, that means that Neuralink will be able to control our sensories. So when we taste something in the metaverse, we'll actually be able to taste it. If we touch something in the metaverse, we'll actually be able to feel it. If we say if the neighbor is cooking, we'd actually be able to smell it because the metaverse will be like, oh, someone's cooking me. So there must be some smell and stuff like that. And I think if this happens, I think people will no longer want to live in the real world because of all
obviously
global warming or wars.
for sure, the bugs. I mean,
Bugs?
I'm sorry. For me, those are my problems.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like, no, seriously. Okay, but if it's a metaverse, if it's not realistic, I'm sure there's still going to be like a lot of the problems there. But it won't be as hectic.
But you can be whoever you want to be and live that life.
You can be whoever you want to be. Nobody's
You
gonna want to live real life. I would
Exactly.
be a
You
rich
customize-
white man.
Exactly. Me too. And I kind of like being a girl.
Just got deja vu. Did I say that before?
I think you have.
Okay.
But anyways, I feel like for me that's scary because that means that all of these people in power will be able to control us even more.
Saying.
And it'll be way easier for them to control us since no one wants to live in the real world.
Yeah. Oh, imagine they start doing that. Okay, I actually don't like the whole Elon Musk having with microchipping and everything. It's the Christian me coming out right now. I feel like.
I like the Christian me.
Oh. Okay. I feel like, I think you will like this one, but the whole mark of the beast thing, I think maybe it's like a different, it's like a different thing, but it's the same thing, you know what I mean?
I think it would evolve into it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
I just told you that I'm not gay.
You're not gay.
Yeah.
I am not gay.
But let's be precise. Cause if she pretty, then watch it, cause I'ma be your wife. Ooh,
What's that?
today I feel like we're like opposites, like you're girly.
Yeah, like
Oh,
recently I've been so girly, but
Recently, why? Am I? No, cause I'm a baddie. I really am a baddie.
why did you say like
Sorry.
that?
Baddie. No, that's really for someone to do.
That time
Okay.
I really expected
Yeah,
you to-
same. Okay, let me sit properly.
And so yeah. Why are you laughing?
Anyways, so you know how with the whole Neuralink and stuff like that, and okay, so in the metaverse,
Why are you whispering? They can't
I'm
hear
not
you.
whispering. I was just like too loud.
Oh.
So I told
Just speak like normal.
lower your tone.
Yeah. Lower your tone.
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 But yeah.
That was good, right?
Yeah, it really was. I was like surprised.
Impressed.
And like at the middle of
Kind of
this,
simped for me.
if you can actually. Okay, in the universe, if you can actually like be whoever you want, I feel like with that way, there's gonna be so much more murders, you know, and stuff like. Because personally,
In the
sometimes
place.
in the metaverse, because personally,
You can't die there.
I know you can't die there, but like attempts to murder people. I don't know.
Can you
I don't know. Wow.
elaborate?
Okay. Okay. Well.
Are you nervous or something?
I am. Yeah, I feel like, you know, in general, you always have those thoughts like, ooh, how does it feel like to stab somebody and stuff like that. Like, everybody has those thoughts, you know. So in the metaverse, when you know that it's
Really?
not, yeah.
Have you? I have two. I wanted to kill. Trust me,
So
I will never
basically-
kill anybody.
So basically, I feel like people would like actually attempt to murder other people since it's virtual reality and you know that somebody can't die and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that you still know that you can feel stuff and all that with the Neuralink if you know, you did that and stuff
But
like
I feel
that.
like that will be in my nightmares. Because it'll be so realistic. Everything will be so realistic.
That it'll just feel like it's reality.
Exactly, and your
Memories and
Memory.
it's gonna think. Wow, it's really gonna mess people up. Like, and honestly, looking
I
at
don't
it,
think I would do it.
yeah, looking at it from a psychology point of view, I feel like that's gonna mess a lot of people up in the brain, and then
Right.
there's gonna be more and more and more psychopaths on the run. Because I mean, I feel like psychopaths are made, not born. Oh no, most of them are born, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of
I
them
feel
made
like
through traumatic experiences, and I feel like those things are gonna be so.
as a Christian,
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's just demons.
Oh, like disorders and stuff like that.
attacks.
What are you talking about? Like disorders, like like psychopaths.
Like I feel like psychopaths and murderers is because of demons. Because humans are nice. Humans are not nice, actually, but like we have an
I get you.
extent.
Yeah, we
have an extent.
That's
We
why.
have an extent,
Yeah.
and
That's why.
when you go over it, I classify it as demons pushing you.
True. That's why I feel like people say have a little humanity with the word humanity because it's like to be human. You physically, yeah. I get you. I do like agree with you to some extent on that. On like sometimes it's demons, but I feel like obviously. Oh, you know what was it? Okay, I'm about to reference a child show, but you know, Miraculous Ladybug, right? You know when like somebody is sad or angry and stuff like that, and how moth like sends a moth to them and
extended.
yes, that's what I feel like. I
Yes.
feel like they go through traumatic experiences, and then the demon is like,
Oh
"Ooh,
yes.
let me take control of you," you know, and stuff like that. But anyways, that's what I was saying. I feel like more murderers are gonna be made, and it's gonna be more like scarier because there's a lot of like murderers and psychopaths that are so low key that it's like impossible to even know that they're psychopaths. Like Dalia Dippolito.
Okay. 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 So, what about
Anyways,
her?
Dalia Dippolito is this honestly, when I was actually watching this thing, right, it was so creepy because
Was it a documentary?
yeah, it was so creepy because she's literally like, you can't tell that she's a bad person. She's so sweet. She's so petite. Yeah, she's really sweet like an angel.
I forgot about my wings.
Looks sweet like an angel. Anyway, so Dalia Dippolito, like, basically she was a helper. She's not a helper, but PG-13?
No.
she
Over
was
that.
she was like almost like a prostitute, right? So like they
You can
it
say
was a
that.
service, right? So
Okay.
people could call that service like an agency, and they would like get them. I think if that's not accurate, please then correct me. But then they would like call that person
That's
over.
the thing we used to say. Don't back chase it.
Don't fact check us. Don't fact check
Don't
us.
fact check us.
English.
It's not today.
Okay. So basically, like, they would call her and then she'd come over to the house, wherever they would call. So this guy, who's named Michael Dippolito, right, called her, that agency. And mind you, that Michael Dippolito is in like a 7-year marriage right now, right? Calls that agency and then she comes over, Dalia Dippolito, right? And then
Does he have kids?
no, I don't think so. I don't know. Comes over, Dalia comes over, right? And then Michael's like, oh wow, I'm in love with this girl. After meeting her for 2 weeks, he's like, yeah, I'm in love with her, right? And then within 3 months or 4 months, they get married. Like get engaged and get married.
Crazy.
So basically, all the story is love at first sight, love at first sight, love at first sight. You know, love at first sight, right? So like, okay, cool. After I think actually it's after 3 months. It's either he proposed within 2 weeks or he proposed within 3 months.
2 weeks is when he fell in love.
It's either he fell in love the first time. Listen, it's all blurry, right? But basically, okay. So like basically, he gave her a $20,000 ring, and I think that's when Dalia realized, oh, this man is rich, right? So either 4 months or whatever it was, the timeline. She like met up with, she called one of her exes, right? And I was like, hey ex, could you like please pretend to be a lawyer, right? And call Michael and tell him that if he doesn't put the house like he was living in under my name, he's gonna lose it, right? I don't know the sense behind that. What's the sense behind that? Anyways, so he does, that ex literally does it for her, even though he's still madly in love with her. Anyways, obviously. Anyway, so he calls Michael and Michael's like, oh, okay, and then puts the house under Dalia's name, right?
Wait, sorry to interrupt you, but like, do you think there are more murderers in America than there are in South Africa?
So random. More murderers in America than there are in South Africa. Yes, I do.
As in like serial killers?
Yeah, I do. I really do. Anyways, so like, what was I gonna say? So like, Michael agrees and puts the house under Dalia's name. So, mind you, homegirl has $20,000 ring, has a car, and has the house under her name.
What more do you want?
What more do you want? Thank you. What more do you want? She wanted
What
way more.
else?
So she called another ex named Muhammad and asked
No,
him
but
to hire
actually
a
thinking about
hitman.
it, these people are real, you know that.
Real,
Mafia people
real.
are real also.
Real.
I didn't know that.
I really do want to date a mafia. I genuinely.
Hey, she's one of us.
It's because of.
She's one of you, Generation Z.
Generation Z. It's because of literally the shows, to be honest. I really do, but not really. Anyways.
Money Heist.
Okay,
What
well, I've
is it?
never watched Money Heist.
Same.
I don't know
But it
why I
seems
said
like-
you.
But it seems, yeah, Calista.
Automatically, you don't need to try and tell them, do this, do that. They know, because it's their lifestyle. Paying on their own.
It's a lifestyle, babe.
Why'd you say babe?
To the camera, not to you. Ugly fat pig.
I told you to stop calling people pigs. Literally just told you that.
Okay, so
Wait. If you don't love me, then
it's the next day, as you can see.
Yeah.
We had some
Technical
difficulties because we struggled a lot.
A lot.
And it's kind of embarrassing and kind of sad, so I don't want to go into detail. So let's just go on. Yeah,
This seems weird.
but because
No, but still seems weird.
doesn't
Maybe it's because it's so early. No, we're there at the same time. I don't know. There's something weird about it.
No people in the house.
No, not even that. It was darker.
Yeah.
Which make the colors pop more.
But remember when I saw it on my phone?
Alright. Anyways, so I was still talking to you guys about Dalia Dippolito and how she hired a hitman.
Okay.
So Dalia meets up with this hitman, right, in a car and stuff like that. They talk. He gets pictures of Michael and stuff like that. He asks, yo, so when is he gonna be out of the house? Dalia gives him the whole entire schedule, right? Cool. Michael leaves at 6 a.m. to walk the dog. The hitman comes in, breaks the windows, makes it look like a robbery, right? And then I'm sorry. And then Dalia comes back from the gym, right?
Wait. So, I have
A question?
a question. I don't have a question actually.
What?
I'm just saying, that man, what's his name? Yeah, the man, he's like any one of us, right? You wouldn't think
That my wife, my significant
or
other,
anybody in general
is
would
like
be
plotting to kill you.
So I'm just saying.
For me, once there's an emotional
I feel like-
tie, I'm never gonna think, are you plotting to kill me? Like if you're a stranger on the road, then I never know. You could bust out a gun or whatever. But if there's an emotional tie, and I know you, I would never think Blessing is plotting to kill me.
Exactly.
I mean, Blessing, don't you ever have those thoughts? Because I mean, I'm into psychology and stuff like that. I watch a lot of criminal background. So what if in the back of my head I'm planning to kill you?
Exactly, that's what I was going to, but she interrupted me as usual.
Sorry.
But
I
anyways,
apologize.
I was saying, he's like any one of us. So, knock on wood, but like any of us, like we might have, secret enemies that are trying to kill us. But yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like you could be planning on killing me.
You could.
Hopefully not, or I think not, because
Could have been a cover to get closer to you.
I know children of God when I see a child of God.
Period. Period. We're cutting that. Yo.
Anyways. Okay.
So the next morning, the morning that it happens, right? Dalia comes back from the gym. There's cops everywhere. Then they talk to her and they're like, listen, ma'am, we're sorry to tell you this, but your husband was shot and stuff like that. And she starts crying hysterically, panic, like real tears, and it sounded so like genuine and it was like heart pulling. It pulled on your strings, on your heartstrings, right? Cool. Later on, we find out that
Wait. Could you please show me the video?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
My goodness.
Right?
But you know what? There was something a little bit off.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you. Because I personally wouldn't believe her. Because honestly, she
Sounded a little fake.
No, listen. Basically, she reacted like way too quick when the police told her, oh, the was died, and then she's like, already. Instead of like, what? Trying to process everything, being in shock mode maybe, and stuff like that. And also, like when they took her away, right? She didn't even hesitate a little.
True, like you would want to run back
Exactly,
and see your husband.
and be like, no, like trying to fight the police or something. So
or maybe we've watched too many movies, but honestly, logically thinking,
like
you would react that
yeah,
way
because you'd want to see it to believe it. Because yeah,
these people are people you don't even know.
Exactly.
Telling you that your husband is dead and you already believe it. Why? Because they're in uniform.
but ciao.
Anyway, so yeah, she cries. They take her
So
to the
fake.
police station. It annoyed me
Honestly,
so much. When
I can't believe people like that are like walk around in this world,
Same.
knowing that
That-
oh, I killed so and so.
Oh, I can actually believe that. I feel like. Never mind.
Yeah, honestly, this does murder people.
Genuine thoughts. Genuine thoughts. I feel like, for me, I can understand those people for some reason. Like when I'm watching them and kids and stuff like that, like I understand them for
So you
some
understand
reason.
this girl?
Yeah. And that I don't
what
relate.
she would want.
I don't relate with her. I understand her. I comprehend her
But
thinking
please tell
process
me.
and why.
Please tell me, as a non-understanding person, what more would she want?
Think of it this way. When you get an iPhone 12 and an iPhone 13 comes out, don't you want that iPhone 13?
But she has everything already. What more?
She has a $30,000 ring. Maybe she wants a $40,000 ring. She has a house. Maybe she wants a bigger house. Maybe she wants all Michael Dippolito's money, which is exactly what she wanted actually. All of it. Not a little bit of it. A little bit.
No, this.
A little bit. So, I mean, I get it. Anyways, take us to the police station, right? Boom. They tell her. So from the beginning, we were cops. The hitman was a cop. Like the whole thing was staged. Michael Dippolito was still alive.
Wait, slow down.
So, basically her ex that she called to hire a hitman went to the police station first. And then got the cops involved.
Oh, when she called.
Got the cops involved. And the hitman that was like getting everything, the pictures and stuff like that, was a cop.
Period.
Right? And the cops
Everyone was a cop.
Everyone was a cop, and the cops that were on scene and all of that, like knew that it was all a fake thing, and that she hired a hitman, but it didn't happen and so on. So they were even like, your husband dead.
Really?
Yeah. They were so annoyed. If you watch the video like carefully, you see how the cop didn't want her to hug him, because she was like almost going in for a hug, and then he was like,
I would also be like, no, don't even, you disgusting pig.
Okay, it's fine, it's an exception.
Okay.
You disgusting swine.
Yes, that even.
Sure, some people in this world, but you like
good
you
for
said,
her.
Yeah, but good for her.
Yes. Well, get you caught.
Yeah. For some reason, when I hear good for her, I'm hearing go you.
Oh.
You know, not a
Good
got
for
what you
you.
deserved.
It's good for you and good for you.
Yeah.
See, when you say something in an English accent,
And
it sounds so like nice and cartoony.
Right. Which is why when African people get mad, you
in the
really hear
language.
the African accent come out.
And you can't like translate some insults, you know. It's like when it's in English, it sounds so freaky.
No,
Right.
honestly, freak you and
Not the same.
Not the
same.
Okay, anyways. What was I saying? Yeah, the whole thing. But I also feel like you were saying that other time. I can't remember what you said. I feel like you said something about like you believing it's like spirituality, like the spirits.
Oh yes. Yeah, I think it's spirits because here's what I think. You notice how like remember when I asked you, do you think there are more serial killers in America than there are in Africa and stuff? I feel like spirituality in America. But anyways, I was saying spirituality in America and spirituality in like Africa is so different. I feel like God and the devil works differently in Asian. I don't think God works differently.
I don't think God
It's
works
just the
differently,
devil.
but I think Satan is very. Okay, I'm about to compliment him. I think he's very intelligent. To be
No,
honest.
he's a copycat. He literally copies everything God does and then turns it. Like, what's the symbol for Satanism? Upside down cross. What's that Satanist?
Okay, yeah, he's a copycat, but also at some point he's intelligent. Because remember,
Please name one thing, because I feel like I could
like
link it to God.
link it to God. Okay, first of all, you know how he was like a music angel, and then he fell. So now, to be honest, most of like the demonic and satanic stuff
that's so
is in the
many
music. Okay, but that's intelligent that he used the talent that he was given to go through every. You just don't want to compliment
But
him.
listen,
You just don't wanna
God
compliment-
gives people, but His people talents, and what do? We use it.
Okay, yes, but the blessing. Oh, this child doesn't want to compliment Satan. It's fine.
Why would I compliment him?
I don't know. He's trash.
Exactly.
Poop. Okay, you wanna? Do you wanna? I'm gonna confess something. Sometimes
I wasn't even done. Okay, anyways.
you can still continue. Okay, I wanna confess something. Sometimes like I think about at least when you said his name. I think about the devil, right? And like sometimes I kind of feel bad for him, you know, because like I feel like we be getting chances and we did almost the same thing he did. Actually, we did the same. We keep doing the same thing he did, you know. And it's just because it was earlier on and stuff like that. He said once and then but actually no, never mind. I don't feel bad for him because he literally wanted power and didn't like obey after God was like, dude.
He wanted to literally replace God.
Yep. So I don't feel bad for
and
him.
And also he literally like, you know, hates is a strong word, but he hates us. So I wouldn't.
Maybe I just have a heart of gold. But still, yeah.
Yes. I don't. I mean maybe like one day I did, but like I don't.
Anyway.
But anyways, I feel like spirits and demons and whatever, they work different in the different countries, because here in Africa we're more exposed to like the raw.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's not raw, but it's less filtered demons. Even though in America it's like
they're out there.
You can see it.
Yeah. But
you can see them their works. You don't actually like see their.
Oh yeah, you can see their works, but you don't see their formations,
exactly.
their everything.
Here in Africa, I feel like every person in Africa, I feel like not every person, almost every, like maybe 9 out of 10, 90% of Africans have experienced spirituality somewhere or another.
You've either experienced it yourself or you've had somebody experience it. Like,
yes.
There's no way you can say, oh no, I've never heard of an experience like that. Like, everywhere you go and everything you do, like, okay, not everything you do, but like, do you get me? Like, there's no way you wouldn't know about demons in South Africa and not experience
literally, like, your neighbor could be like, you know, planning on doing some voodoo witchcraft on you.
With the mutie.
Literally. Honestly. Or you've communicated to someone.
Yeah.
Here in Africa, it's just everywhere. In America, I feel like they work more through bigger people.
Yeah.
To influence other people. Because I feel like it's way more easier to do that in America than it is in South Africa. Obviously, I mean, than it is in Africa. Because obviously, most countries don't have media like that.
Oh yeah.
And
not even. I feel like it's not even like a medium problem. I think it's like with our origins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I talked about this, like ancestors and stuff like that. But with our origins, I feel like this may come off as like typical race stuff. But you know, when Black African parents
we
are
are
like,
literally rooted.
we are rooted, dude. Earth,
spirituality,
literally,
the world,
literally. And you know, like I just
just magical like that.
You know, when your African parents are like, yeah, that piercing is satanic.
Yeah, sometimes
like sometimes they're reaching, but honestly, they're like very.
They have their reasons.
They're very in touch with knowing what is like wrong and spiritually wrong.
I have a question to all the atheists, right, in Africa. Okay, as we said, most Africans, we've experienced spirituality in some way or another. So I'm like, how do atheists exist in South Africa? You know? Can you help me? Can you help me like comprehend?
No, because I also don't know.
Because like you've experienced spirituality, maybe some of you haven't, but like your parents, maybe your friends. So you think they're all just lying or something? And I personally think it's like a choice. Y'all are just like actively choosing to be against it, even though you know it's real. You just choose to be against it. In Africa, I'm not saying in America or anything, because like very high.
I mean, like, yeah. Like I said before, I feel like that could be said about anything, any religion, you know. So I don't know. I think
no, but like I'm saying, atheists are like completely against all this spirituality and things. So they don't believe in any religion. So what are you saying?
But I'm saying that like with our understanding, they could also have the same understanding with our like whole spiritual thing. You know what I mean? Because like, okay, you guys are choosing to be Christians because I mean I've never seen.
That's what I was saying. Maybe some of y'all haven't experienced spirituality.
So that's why there's some atheists in Africa. But besides that, the ones that have. Hi. Hi. You're doing it for the aesthetic.
Yeah. Tell the truth. You're just choosing to be in the crowd. Please.
Tell us. You're doing it for the aesthetic. It's okay.
We're joking.
I'm not joking. I'm asking you seriously, dog. Are you doing it for the aesthetic?
But I think some people are doing it just because, you know, it's a trend in our generation. Yeah. So I feel like it's a trend because, like with this generation, it's like a trend to be with this Satanism or atheism or stuff just against religion and against Christianity and stuff like that. Because it's cool or different or stuff like that.
Okay, since we already touched on that, can I like touch on something personal?
Okay. Wait. Atheists, please don't come attack us. Please just.
Okay, so as I was saying, right, like with the whole thing. Okay, can I ask you a personal question?
Okay.
Alright. Like, I feel like with you being asexual, right? Don't you think that's like the same concept as atheism? With the way you're like, oh, but I don't understand how they could be atheists even though they see all the things happening around them and choose not to believe it, right? I feel like, how can you be asexual when you like, I feel like you see love all around you and stuff like that. And I don't think I don't think like
before you continue. First that point.
Wait. I don't think. Wait.
I'll forget though.
Keep it in your mind.
Forget.
I don't think that.
Okay.
I don't think that you're like choosing not to believe in like love stuff in love. You know. I just feel like you saying I'm not attracted to other people. I feel like it's just a stretch because I feel like the past you've been attracted to like celebrities and stuff like that.
Okay, first of all, asexual. It's not the same as atheism.
Yeah.
Stop!
I'm sorry.
It's not the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because asexuality, it's not that I don't believe in something that is around me, it's that this thing hasn't happened to me yet. Okay, and me personally, I don't think you should ask me because I don't think I'm asexual. I just think it hasn't happened to me yet, right? But anyways, as I was saying, I don't think you should compare the two because it's not like I don't believe in love. It's that I personally don't love like that. And it's not that I can change it anytime. It'll come when it comes. But anyways, as I was saying, me personally, I don't think you should ask me because I feel like I classify myself as asexuality because people are always asking for classifications and stuff. And I have never experienced it. So I've never experienced a love crush. So That's why I say asexual. But if I wasn't,
Shout out to my nephew. Yeah.
if I wasn't, if one day I get feelings, I will. That's not even maybe. I will be straight, heterosexual, female, girl who loves men. That is disgusting. Also, in the past, that is. I didn't like talking about the past. But anyways, I used to say that because I used to be like, oh, I have a crush on this celebrity, as in like, usually they were singers, right? Because I loved their music so much. I didn't like them as a person. I loved their music and stuff so much that I'd be like, oh my gosh, this one's my husband and this one. I'd also say the same thing to like about like SZA, Janae Aiko. Today bad things are happening a lot.
Listen.
I'm gonna die.
It's
No,
fine,
I'm not
it'll
gonna
dry
die.
before
I'm
we
not gonna
sleep.
die.
But it's gonna be dirty.
Oh, fine. I'll wash it tomorrow morning.
Morning?
Mm.
We'll be getting ready for school. Oh, you mean like you put it the... Don't you think then there's another like sexuality for you? Now people are like attracted to the brain, how people think and stuff like that.
I think I'm
So,
just
like,
not
You being attracted to their talent.
attracted to people yet. I feel like it's just not my time yet. You know, one day you'll come, but let's not rush things, okay?
Now I mean for like
Puberty.
sexuality, but also classifications, man.
Yeah, please don't classify me, don't force me to classify myself, because I'm just blessing, I'm living, I'm breathing, I'm a person. The classification I want, child of God, finished.
Oh, same. Oh, touching on that. Also, since we're on that topic, guys, I'm also just child of God. Oh, and I'm also just child. I have experienced. Yes. Yes. Basically, I'm a child of God as well. Speaking on that, you know how people are like, you know how I used to like classify myself as like bisexual, right? And like, I personally don't think like my sexuality has necessarily changed. I just feel like now it's no longer about identifying myself as a sexuality, more so identifying myself as a child of God, and no longer about this is my sexuality, more so choosing my flesh over my desires and stuff like that. So like, if God says be with a man, I will be with a man, because I'm choosing God over my flesh, over what my flesh wants. Bye. Let's go touch the camera.